My name is Dhanjal, my company is TheAnswer. I'm here to talk today about copywriting and editing services, and I've got some great tips to share with you. In terms of writing, I've got a number of tips on my blog, but there's a couple that I'd like to pass on today. So one of those is that if you've got a written piece which is in, say, Microsoft Word, if you turn that into a PDF, you'll get a very different viewpoint on it. If you print it out, again, you'll get a different viewpoint. So it's very worth converting the document that you're working on into a different format, and it will give you a fresh perspective and a fresh pair of eyes. Another one is that authors almost inevitably have a favourite word. So it might be knowledge, for example, and they will, it's generally relatively easy to spot the favourite word, and you will notice it and you'll be able to go through and put some synonyms or some different phrases in to explain that. So in terms of editing, that's something that I've been involved in since 2009 when I first became managing editor of a journal, and since then really clients in that area have gone from strength to strength. One of the tips I would pass on to anybody who is editing a journal, a magazine, a website, a newsletter for internal use is to always over-commission, because with the best will in the world, the authors will inevitably have something else that comes up and stops them from producing the piece on time. So I'd say always over-commission by at least a third. I love editing people's work. I love working with writers. A lot of writers are experts in their field, but they're not very confident about expressing that to others, and sometimes they're not really aware of how knowledgeable they are. So a lot of the time it's almost coaxing a writer to actually produce a piece and then looking at their piece and helping them to shape it, or it might be that it's come in and it's very sort of clean, so not too much editing is required. So it's really horses for courses. I also do a lot of work with people for whom English is not their native language, so Polish people, for example, Dutch people, and again, being able to work with them to take what is sometimes a basis and translate it into a finished article is really, really satisfying. Also, it's great for writers to be able to see their work published, and for them to be able to disseminate that and to see the impact that it has on their careers, for example. If you'd like more tips, please visit my blog. I regularly update it with the latest tips, and I hope you'll find them very useful.